Google Documents S versus Microsoft Word differences and similarities. In recent years, Microsoft Word and Google Docs have been quietly waging a war for the title of best word processor. While most of us have been using Word for decades to draft everything from school essays to resumes to important work documents, Google Docs' web-based platform is a total game changer for editing and sharing documents in the connected age. So which is better? That depends entirely on what you need from a word processing program or mobile app. Today we're going to cover the benefits and downsides of both Microsoft Word and Google Docs so you have the intel you need to decide for yourself. How to get Microsoft Word. You cannot purchase Microsoft Word as a standalone program. You can either make a one-time purchase of a perpetual version of the Microsoft Office apps, or as part of the subscription-based Microsoft 365 model, formerly called Office 365. The package includes other programs like Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneNote, Publisher, and Access. With the one-time purchase, you can only install Word on a single computer, whereas with Microsoft 365, the apps may be installed on multiple devices depending on the plan level you choose. It wasn't until 2010 that Microsoft finally launched Word Online as part of its Microsoft 365 package. Though Word Online boasts enough features for casual users, it is not the full version of Word by any means. Select ribbons and toolbars were removed from the online version to help it load and run faster. It offers a more streamlined experience, though it leaves others wanting more. For instance, Word Online isn't able to handle large or more complex documents, and users find it clunkier to work around these bugs than using their regular Word program from the start. The Word app comes pre-installed on Windows Phone devices and as a free, very bare, app for iOS and Android. How to get Google Docs. As an internet-based company, Google Docs started out as a cross-platform word processor that works entirely online. You don't have to download any software or purchase a suite of programs you don't want or need. Simply log into your Google account from any browser and head over to docs.google.com. That's it. Unlike Microsoft Word, which can only be installed on Windows and OS X computers, you can use Google Docs from any computer and browser, including Windows, Mac OS X, Linux, Chrome OS. The Google Docs app is available for both iOS and Android devices but not on Windows-based phones like BlackBerry. Our winner, you can access the full version of Google Docs, with all its features, from any browser. You have to purchase the entire Microsoft 365 software package just to receive a full version of Word. And the online version of Word lacks certain features which may render it useless for you. Unlike Microsoft Word, Google Docs is free to use. Google Docs is free for the average user. If you want to purchase a business version of G Suite, monthly plans start at $5 per user. It's going to cost you more to get started with Microsoft Word. Most of these packages include the desktop versions of all the Office apps and online access for their web-based counterparts. Our winner, you can't beat free. Google takes the cake here. But free comes with limitations and a lack of control. We know Google Docs is entirely online. You access your docs online, you write and edit documents in browser, and everything is saved to your online Google Drive cloud. But what happens when your internet goes out thanks to a big thunderstorm? Or Google's servers go down right before your huge AM presentation? Though you can work in Google's offline mode, after following a series of steps, you can't normally access the platform when Google's servers are in chaos or when you lack internet. Google lets you check for outages using their G Suite Status Dashboard tool. The most commonly reported problems with Google Drive, according to Down Detector, include not being able to access files online, 53%. Apps, like Docs and Sheets, not loading, 36%. File syncing, 10%. This could cause major stress if you're unprepared. You'll need to download or email physical copies of your documents for times you won't be connected to the internet. Microsoft may have the upper hand here since you can get your work done in the offline desktop version of Word. Plus, your Word documents will be saved locally on your computer or device instead of in the cloud, so you're always in control of them. Our winner, MS Word, removes the what-if factor of relying on Google's servers and lets you work without an internet connection. Similar layouts and interface, Google wins on user-friendliness, but Word has tons of features. Seasoned Word vets know there are so many options and features built into Word that it can be exhausting navigating all the ribbons and toolbars just to find the one button you need. After all, you'll probably click on ribbons like References, Mailings, and Acrobat, which will replace your toolbar with even more buttons, maybe twice in your whole life. Google Docs solves that problem by drastically simplifying the layout and toolbar situation to create a more user-friendly, easily manageable workspace. Just check out the differences to see what we mean. Google places all your most frequently used buttons right in your easy access toolbar. Everything else, like inserting images or tables, can be found in one of the drop-downs. With Word, anytime you change one of the ribbons, like if you clicked on Layout, all the buttons in your toolbar change as well. Though Word does let you customize your toolbar so all your most used buttons are in reach, narrowing down these options can be overwhelming for a novice or casual users. The less time you have to spend hunting for the exact tool you want, the quicker your work will be accomplished. Our winner, an easy-to-use interface doesn't mean much if the tools you need aren't available. Choose Google if you need light word processing features, stick to Word if you're on a more advanced features level. Google saves the day when it comes to saving your files. Ever forget to hit the Save button on your Word doc before you lose power or accidentally close out of the program? Though you've crossed your fingers and recovered several Word documents in your lifetime, wouldn't it be great if you never had to replay this terrible nightmare again? Google Docs not only automatically saves your work every few minutes or so, it also continually saves as you're working. This means you can log in on your desktop and see the changes made live from your smartphone at the same time. Plus, Docs backs up your saved files to Google Drive instead of your local hard drive. So Google saves your work and backs up your work to give you extra protection should you spill coffee all over your laptop and wreck your hard drive. Our winner, Google is the automatic save hero you never thought your docs needed. Comparing document compatibility and file formats. You can use Google Docs to open and edit Microsoft Word documents. You can even download your Google Doc as a Word document so it has a standard Word extension, .docs. But that's not the only file format Google Docs will let you export. You can download your docs with the following extensions: ODT, PDF, RTF, HTML, text, EPUB. However, you can only download your Word Online documents as PDF, ODT, or Docs files. And if you want to open a Google Doc in Word, you'll need to convert it first. One area Word has docs beat is PDFs. You can open PDFs in Word on your desktop, edit them, and then save them as PDFs again. You can't do this in Google Docs. Our winner, Google gives you more file format compatibility. But Word may be your go-to if you require PDF editing. Collaborate remotely using real-time editing and doc sharing. We live in an ever-connected world, which means many of us have to collaborate with teams and co-workers remotely. Both word processors will let you track the changes made by editors you shared your document with. While you can download your Word doc and email it to others for collaboration, you can invite collaborators directly from your Google Doc or send them a link to access your document. When you're in Google suggesting mode, all the edits made are merely suggestions which accompany the highlighted text as comments in the sidebar. You can choose to accept these changes, and they'll happen in the doc, or ignore them without harming your original text. If someone deletes part of your text during editing, Google will strike through the text in the document. Edits made in Word will remove the original text from the document and place it in the sidebar along with the other comments. You'll be able to read an edited version of your document without your original copy to distract you from the final product, unless you click into the sidebar. Here's the best perk about Google Docs: real-time collaboration. When your recipients click the link to your document, you'll be able to view their name, or anonymous Google-assigned animal avatar, and their unique identifying color in DocLive. Watch your collaborators mark up your doc or open up the Google Docs Messenger feature and chat with each other right in your document about the changes you want to make together live. Google will track the changes along with who was responsible for them and the time they made them, so contributions are always recognized. You could literally have an entire department working on the same doc together in real time wherever in the world they happen to be working from. While you can email your documents to your collaborators with Word, you can't actually work together on it at the same time like you can with Docs. You can only do this in Word with the Microsoft 365 Online Word app, which isn't a full version of the program anyway. Plus, you'll need an account or subscription for Word Online and your teammates might not have one. Here's an interesting study to note. When Creative Strategies surveyed over 350 college students across the country, they discovered 12% use Google Docs to write papers alone, 80% use Microsoft Word instead. 78% use Google Docs to write papers in a group collaboratively, just 13% use Word for group work. So you may want to follow in the footsteps of today's millennials and use Word for your personal work and Docs for your teamwork. Our winner, Google Docs, shines in collaboration mode with its universal access and real-time editing features. Is there a better mobile candidate? Google Docs started and lives online, so you'll always have access to its full features when you're signed in on the browser version. Though the mobile version has fewer features, you can still write and edit documents on the go without any hiccups. Since the mobile-based Word app isn't Microsoft's core business, it's not as robust or comprehensive as their standalone program or what Google offers on mobile devices. While you can insert charts, drawings, and even spreadsheets with the online version of Docs, you don't have these abilities with Word Online. Mobile users will have their documents saved to OneDrive, Microsoft's version of Google Drive, so working remotely is just as secure as when they're in the office. Our winner, Google Docs, was made for the web and mobile working. MS Word is stronger offline. Google has more third-party app integrations. Visit the Google Apps Marketplace for add-ons from third parties that fit your and your business needs. Missing something from Word? Check the marketplace and see if you can not only replace it, but find a better version. From label merge tools to automatic contact plugins, these apps can be seamlessly integrated with Docs for a fully customizable program. The most popular add-ons for Google Docs include those that replicate Microsoft Word features, such as Extensus Fonts, which adds thousands of free fonts to Docs. Template Gallery, an add-on that gives you additional templates for Docs and Sheets. Styles, apply styles to jazz up Docs to give them a more sophisticated look. Insert Icons for Docs, imports icons to help you illustrate your Docs. Microsoft has their own Office store with integrated third-party apps, but it's not as stocked with choices. Additionally, Google Docs works with the other programs in the G Suite. So you can create or access files from your Google programs right from the File menu in Doc. Each document or app will open in a separate tab within the browser you're already working in, so you don't have to wait for all those separate programs to load on your computer like you would with Microsoft. Our winner, MS Word, doesn't need as many add-ons because it's bursting with features, but Google's basic skeleton allows for total customization with add-ons you specifically choose. So are you a loyal Windows fan or a new Google devotee? Microsoft Word has been the only name worth mentioning in the world of word processors for the last 30 years, but now Google aims to knock the crown off its head. With its easy-to-use features cleverly designed for the growing cloud-based workforce, many people find Docs easier to use on a daily basis than Word. Others in the business realm who rely on Microsoft's constantly evolving features will be let down by Google's basic approach and slim tools offering. So after assessing the specifics of both companies, you'll need to decide what's right for you. If you have a Gmail account and take your Chromebook coffee shop hopping to work remotely with your team, Google Docs may be the best choice for your limited hard drive space and high collaboration needs. But if your business does everything using Microsoft and you have an Outlook email, you may not want to rock the boat by switching from Word. We think you should give each program a test run for a week to try them out yourself. You'll learn which features you can't live without, and which you could use less of, work out the kinks and quirks between them, and have a solid answer based on your own real-world use. If you need help getting started with Microsoft Word or Google Docs, we can point you in the right direction. Take a Word online course to learn the basics or refresh your knowledge, then master the advanced features and become a bona fide pro. Compare. Google Docs and Microsoft Word are two of the most popular word processors available today. Both are very capable programs that let users create, edit, and work together on various documents. Even though they have features in common, they differ significantly, and one may better fit your requirements. This video will compare and contrast Google Docs and Microsoft Word and ultimately list which one might better suit your needs. What are the differences and similarities between Google Docs and Microsoft Word? Both are popular word processing applications used for creating, editing, and formatting documents. Differences between Google Docs and Microsoft Word. We will start off with the differences first. Accessibility. Accessibility is one of the main distinctions between Google Docs and Microsoft Word. Since Google Docs is a web-based program, users can access it from any computer, smartphone, or tablet with an internet connection. On the other hand, Microsoft Word must be locally installed on a computer or mobile device, limiting its usability for users who need to work while on the go. Cost. Cost is yet another important distinction between Google Docs and Microsoft Word. While Microsoft Word requires a Microsoft 365 subscription, Google Docs is totally free to use. Microsoft 365 does provide various additional productivity tools, but for users who only require a word processor, the cost might not be justified. Offline capabilities. Google Docs is primarily an online application, though it can be used offline in certain situations. On the other hand, because it is installed locally on a user's device, Microsoft Word can be used both online and offline. MS Word may seem a better option for users who frequently work in places with poor internet connectivity. Advanced features. There are some differences between what Google Docs and Microsoft Word offer, even though both programs offer a variety of advanced features. Google Docs provides real-time translation for those working with documents in multiple languages. The formatting options in Microsoft Word are more sophisticated, including the ability to design unique styles and templates and more sophisticated grammar and style checking tools. Similarities between Google Docs and Microsoft Word. Let's talk about the similarities now. Basic features. Basic features like the ability to create, edit, and format text, add images and tables, and change the layout of your document are available in both Google Docs and Microsoft Word. Both tools provide options for spell checking, grammar checking, and auto-correcting your writing to help you avoid mistakes. Collaboration features. One of the most significant advantages lies in their collaboration features. Both allow multiple users to work on the same document simultaneously, with changes appearing in real time. Additionally, both offer commenting and suggestion features, which allow users to provide feedback on each other's work without directly editing the document. Formatting options. There are similarities in the numerous formatting options available in both tools. Users can change the font size and style, add bullet points and numbered lists, and use bold, italics, and underlining. There are also more complex yet similar formatting options, such as the capacity to add borders and shading, create columns, and modify line spacing. Which is better? Google Docs or Microsoft Word? Depending on your personal needs, here are the primary considerations when choosing one. For personal use, Google Docs is probably the better option for personal use. It can be accessed from any device thanks to its web-based interface, and thanks to its collaboration features, sharing documents with friends and family is simple. Moreover, Users can save money while accessing a powerful word processor because it is free. For business use, Microsoft Word may be the better choice here. Thanks to its offline capabilities, advanced formatting options, and grammar and style checking tools, it is an effective tool for professionals. For companies that use multiple tools in their daily operations, its integration with other Microsoft 365 productivity tools like Excel and PowerPoint can be helpful. For educational use, both Google Docs and Microsoft Word are excellent options for use in educational settings. Google Docs may be the better option for students working on group projects or collaborating with teachers due to its accessibility and collaboration features. Furthermore, because it's free, it's a more affordable choice for students who might not have the financial means to purchase a Microsoft 365 subscription. Final thoughts? In conclusion, both Microsoft Word and Google Docs are powerful word processors with various features to meet the needs of various users. Despite their many similarities, they differ significantly in terms of accessibility, price, offline functionality, and advanced features. Ultimately, the user's particular needs and priorities will determine which option they select. Google Docs might be a better option for personal use, while Microsoft Word might be a better option for professional use. Regardless of the option selected, both tools provide several features that allow users to create, edit, and collaborate on documents of all kinds.